Welcome. Today, we study 2 Corinthians 4 verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Life has a way of pulling our attention toward what is immediately in front of us. Bills need to be paid. Health concerns arise. Relationships become strained. Unexpected disappointments appear. The visible circumstances of life often seem overwhelming because they are tangible, urgent, and impossible to ignore. Yet in 2 Corinthians 4 verse 18, Paul calls believers to adopt a different perspective, one that looks beyond temporary circumstances and focuses on eternal realities. Paul was no stranger to hardship. He endured persecution, imprisonment, rejection, and physical suffering. Despite these difficulties, he refused to allow temporary troubles to define his outlook. He understood that earthly challenges, no matter how painful, are not the final chapter of God's story. This verse reminds us that everything we see around us is temporary. Possessions wear out. Positions change. Physical strength fades. Financial situations rise and fall. Even the trials that seem so overwhelming today will eventually pass. In contrast, the unseen realities of God, His promises, His kingdom, His love, and the eternal life secured through Jesus Christ will never fade away. When believers focus only on visible circumstances, discouragement can quickly take root. Fear grows. Anxiety increases. Hope begins to weaken. But when we intentionally fix our eyes on God's eternal truths, our perspective changes. We remember that God remains in control. We remember that He is working even when we cannot see His hand. We remember that our ultimate home is not here, but with Him. This truth should influence how we think, speak, and act. Instead of becoming consumed by temporary setbacks, we can respond with faith. Instead of allowing worry to dominate our conversations, we can speak words of hope and trust. Instead of measuring success by worldly standards alone, we can invest our lives in things that have eternal value, our relationship with God, loving others, sharing the gospel, and living faithfully for Christ. Whatever challenge you are facing today, remember that it is temporary. God's promises are eternal. The things you cannot see are often more real and lasting than the things you can. Lift your eyes beyond today's circumstances and place your trust in God, who holds eternity in His hands. God bless you. Thank you for being here today. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.